Hey, in this episode, we're going to be visiting some very fancy birds. They're cranes. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Hayden's going to tell you all about them.
See you soon. Welcome back to Southern Oregon Safaris, and
we're Buffalo Rome. I'm Jerry.
I'm Hayden.
And in this episode, Hayden's going to introduce these. What are they?
East African crown cranes.
They're gorgeous.
Yeah, they really are spectacular.
About how tall are they just standing there?
You know, I don't know. They're probably about maybe 38 to 40 inches.
Yes.
When the male gets excited, he lifts his head way up. He might even get up to 44 inches, maybe.
Now, you know they come from East Africa, but what's their
range?
There's
a West African crown crane as well, and they look slightly different. The colors are a little different. There's just a couple of little differences in them, but they look otherwise similar.
Okay.
Or some.
Hey, what do you feed these guys?
Well, so we try to give a large variety to the birds. These guys are they'll eat everything. They're omnivorous, so they'll eat anything. They'll eat lizards, snakes, other birds, anything they get a hold. Frogs. Sometimes we'll offer them some goldfish. But a lot of grains. They get some corn in their feed. They got a lot of seeds in their feed. We bring them a lot of fresh produce. We let some of the grass grow. We try to nurture some of the plants that are really destructive. You can see there's some pots in here, and we've tried to grow plants, but they kill them faster than we can grow them. So we've kind of given up on growing stuff. We just now cut it from outside the cage and bring it in. But they like a lot of the greens and stuff. Sometimes it takes over the garden, fruits, grapes, you know.
So they can get a little bit of foraging.
A little of everything.
They have a little bit of grass over here.
They have some grass that they gnaw on, like I said, and they get, you know, but they'll eat just about anything. They're garbage cans.
Yes.
But they're beautiful garbage cans.
This is a very well-built aviary you have here. I think it has to be well-built because you do live in the wilderness. Correct. You are susceptible to wildlife.
Yeah, we just had a bear.
Predators.
That came in just recently and tore the living crap out of the back, but all of our hard work paid off because this thing is almost impenetrable to anything because there's heavy wire with light wire and everything's just double banded, bolted, screwed down into the ground. The bear tried to get in, he failed miserably. Oh,
the wiring looks like a cattle panel.
Yeah, it is cattle panel.
Okay, good.
But it's that 9-gauge heavy wire. You can't really cut it with bolt cutters, barely. You'd have to have basically a really good power saw to get through the stuff. Bear didn't come with a power saw that day.
Yeah, so that's what I have to combine with.
We won on that one. We didn't lose any birds, thank heaven for that.
Yeah, they got plenty of room. They got a perch up here.
They got perches. Yes, they like to get up at night and perch up high. There's also a platform up on top of the door that they perch with a heat lamp in the winter. We have fans for the summer when it gets warm in here, trying to move the air. We've got like a what do you call it, a carbonate material on the roof that's tinted to keep some of the heavy sunlight out, so that way only about 50% of the sun rays go through, so that way they don't get hot in here. And we have the back panel the same way, and then in the wintertime we have a front panel that goes up in the front to keep them warm.
Right now they're getting a little bit of circulation.
Yeah, we got to have air in the summertime. Yep, big fans in the ceiling there. And then in the wintertime, like I said, they can handle extreme temperature, they can handle the heat, they can handle the cold. But you know, we love them. We don't want anything happening, so we try to do the best to make sure that they have a medium, mild temperature to live in. Their climate inside this building or this aviary has got. You know, we try to manage the temperature as much as we can.
Have you had any experience with them nesting yet?
You know, they were a DNA pair. So they're DNA sexed, and they're a male and female, and they do, you know, they're very monogamous, and they do go through all the action of creating, you know, offspring, but she's not laid eggs. And I've talked to a few people that have had them and have had kind of the same issue. Sometimes it's just different substrate issues, or maybe it's feed issues. We've tried everything. We've tried changing the feed, we've tried changing the bedding and the straw material and the nesting material, because sometimes the females won't lay unless they like the nesting material. So far, we've not had eggs. We're hoping one day we will have eggs, but so far we have not.
Do they typically lay on the ground, or do they build a nest up high?
I think they do a little bit of both, but they're more of a marshy bird, so I think they choose to nest on the ground. I don't know. I'd have to do some research on that because I don't want to say matter-of-factly. But from what I understand, they try to nest on the ground. They
remind me of the heron that, or
the
blue
herons and stuff.
That visits our pond from time to time.
Yeah, aren't they spectacular? See that what he's doing right now? That's a mating dance. That's a mating dance. And so he's constantly displaying and doing mating dances. And I have seen some interaction further than that, some pornographic interaction. But again, no eggs so far. So we can only just keep our fingers crossed and hope that one day she lays some eggs for us. Love to have some baby cranes. They're just
That would
stunning.
be cool.
Yeah, and the babies are so cute. And you look at their amazing little hairdo they got on there. That's just the coolest thing. And their eyes are ice blue.
It reminds me of Phyllis Diller. Those of you who don't know Phyllis Diller, look her up.
Exactly.
She had the hairdo.
Exactly, and then the striking pink lipstick and all that, the over-the-top lipstick and the hairdo.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're really cool. Thanks for joining us on this episode once again, and hope that we got to enjoy the birds, the beautiful birds.
Absolutely. I look forward to coming over here, shooting episodes, or even just visiting you, because I never know what kind of critter I'm going to encounter.
Well, we're going to try to keep it as fresh as we can. We only have so many animals, but we will always try to keep it as fresh as we can and keep you guys informed with exciting and new things so you don't get bored with us.
Fascinating. Well, thank you, Hayden, for inviting us to see another animal. Stay tuned to more episodes. There's a lot more variety of critters to visit. And Hayden is full of information. What information he doesn't have, he will look it up and we'll be able to share it with you. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave in the comments what we can talk and ask Hayden about. Pretty soon we'll be having his wife, Dr. Stephanie, on the show, and you can even ask her questions.
Looking forward to it. Thank you again, and don't forget to like, subscribe, share, smash that notification bell, so you can get notified when we put up a new episode.
New episodes coming every Monday and Thursday, so look forward to that. Be safe, always be kind. This is Southern Oregon Safari,
where the buffalo roam.
I'm Jerry.
And I'm Hayden.
Bye-bye now.